Welcome to the Running with James podcast, where every High Rocks athlete, OCR competitor, and the everyday runner has a place. We're passionate about building a community that supports, building confidence that empowers, and building champions who rise. Together, we'll push limits and chase what moves us. Remember, when you change your mind, you change your life. Now here's your host, James Wyatt.
And welcome back to another edition of Running with James. My name is James Wyatt. I'm joined with, on my left, on my right, Coach Lauren. I know how she likes to be introduced first.
I'm okay with going second.
Ladies first.
No, we've heard that before.
I'm okay with going second. I'm
She's
second in command.
okay,
buddy.
buddy. Giving you permission, buddy.
I'm okay with being second in the second chair.
You notice how she drew that out so it would take even longer for me to introduce you?
Yeah, I did.
Coach Carlos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Back.
Yep. Back again, tag team. Check it directed. Let's begin. Party on, party people. Let me hear some noise. He does.
Are you going to talk to him about this?
No, you're supposed to be sitting in his chair before he gets here.
Yeah.
I know.
I will say that Lauren's been showing up earlier and earlier.
Mm-hmm. I cut it close today. It was 3 minutes today. It was 3 minutes till 3. But y'all were still hanging out chatting.
That's on time.
Bank it.
You can count that as being on time because you were here before 3.
I was.
Yeah. So, I think that's growth.
Thank you.
I think that's positive movement in the right direction.
New Lauren. I
did almost mess it up though. I did. I had to really make a hard decision as I was like, I need to try to go at least for an easy 2 miles. And then I was like, I can do it before I have to leave for the podcast.
I have 4 minutes.
And then I looked down I literally got down the street and I was like, looked down at my watch and I was like, okay, it's 2:00 now. I have to be there by 3. If I leave by 2:45, so if I can do these miles at this pace, I can get back with enough time to take a shower, make a shake.
No. Your math and number skills are mind-boggling to me.
Stop. But I said, no, Lauren, you're not going to do this today. I turned around and went back, made my shake, took my shower, and I was here.
Yeah, no, I'm proud of you on that, but I just want to roll back real quick. You said I could leave by 2:45 and go run and make it.
No.
But you told me that it takes you 15 minutes to get here from your house, so you need to leave at 2:45 to get here.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. I must have worded it weird. If I left my house by 2:45, I'd be here by 3. So
you're saying you needed to run and be done to leave by 2:45, and it was 2.
It was 2. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't want to add to her chaos today. Like we were talking, I was like, I wonder if I text her, get me a coffee.
Yeah. I told him I was like, you could always ask.
But
she would have done it.
But that's why
it would have been late.
She might be here at 3:30, and then it's gonna be all Carlos's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I left my house at 3:15, and I had to get that coffee. So, but then
I left my house at 3:15.
But then I knew I wasn't sure where she was at on the afternoon coffee, so I didn't want to tempt her. So it was just a whole bag of.
This is what I'm talking about.
It's mushroom tea, guys.
This is considering your brother or sister. Mm-hmm. This is when you realize, you know what, she'd be willing to do this, but I want to help set her up for success.
Yes.
So I'm going to sacrifice for her and her well-being and her growth. That right there.
And
you are good.
I had an espresso.
You are good
right there.
because you know what
I
would have done.
My trash coffee.
You know what I would have done if I had been like, Carlos, I know you got a client. You're on the way and you got a client in 15 minutes. But if you give me a coffee, I'll get them started for you.
That's true.
That's what I would have done. But guys, it's mushroom tea today, and I'm not feeling any less stressed.
Why are you sticking your hand in the cup?
Because the bag's at the bottom, and I'm trying to get it out. I'm just fidgety now.
Okay.
Fidgety on coffee and off coffee.
Yeah. So this weekend, you guys have a competition?
DEKA.
Yep.
Y'all excited?
I am. Yeah. We talked about it.
We didn't talk about your excitement, though. We just
talked
about the strategy,
I mean,
right?
we talked about the strategy. So, yeah I'm kind of...
Lauren?
I'm showing up. I do what I do.
Yeah.
I show up. I cry a little at the beginning, do my thing, maybe shed a tear at the end.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be no tears for DEKA. No offense, DEKA, but you don't get my tears.
Wow, nice.
Wow.
High Rocks get my tears.
I think it's going to be fun. I think it's
fun. I'm excited. I'm actually going to be in a wave with most of our people.
That's cool.
That'll be fun.
How many people go in a wave? You've done this before.
It's been a hot minute. I want to think it was 15 to 20 of us.
And they
might have been 20.
Release every 10 minutes?
Yeah, every 10 or 15.
Okay, because I know they just have a broad,
it's 12 to 12:30.
12:30, so there's just, as you get there, they'll kind of assign you the time.
Yeah, so I don't know if we'll all, because I think at least 7 or 8 of the girls and I are all in the same range. Yeah. So even if we don't go all at the same wave, we will all be out on that course together at some point or another. So I already gave my warnings. Guard your cheeks because I'm popping them as I run by.
Maybe you should focus on the race.
Yeah.
Having fun. Making sure my back doesn't act up.
Yeah.
But
How's your back?
I don't know. It spasmed on Monday during our workout, and I've just been like easing up. I think at first I thought it was in my back, but I actually I've now self-diagnosed myself. I think it's actually like deeper in my glutes, and it's like acting up into like my sciatic area, like maybe pinching a nerve or something, like it's causing something to pinch a nerve, or there's an imbalance. So I've been doing a lot of work on trying to, and also when I get on my foam roller, like on the high chunk of the glute, this big chunk up here, there's like a tenderness.
And like right back here?
Yeah, it feels like there's a rock in there, so I can feel like a knot, and it won't give. So I've been trying to work through that knot, and I feel like that's where the tension's coming from. And once I start walking around, I feel fine. But if I, like right now sitting, it's starting to feel uncomfortable. Like when I get up from sleep, it's like watching a 90-year-old person get up.
Well.
So it just started on Monday. I don't know.
Keep relaxing. Foam rolling.
I keep doing my foam rolling, keep doing my stretching, trying not to irritate it too much. I'm scared to really do a lot of running this week, so I've been doing baby runs with a lot of walking, and it's kind of trickled in.
It's taper week.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I'm not like so tapered that I'm like cold and that I'm like bleh. Because I feel like sometimes if I take too much time off, that I feel like my brain and my body are just like bleh.
No, there's a science to tapering. You
Yeah.
know, volume, like you can, I'm not obviously going to gain fitness, but you can, was it like a couple percentage boost if you taper properly with the rest?
Yeah. Because you lower fatigue.
Yeah.
Right. You can really benefit from the fitness.
But like if you did nothing,
Nothing.
you could almost decondition a little bit, couldn't you? Or not that week. No, wouldn't be.
So maybe it's a mental thing.
You might feel a little like stiff or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you kind of do a shakeout run, but no. I think the best thing you can do is just feel good, right, and confident. And I think that's why you're kind of like you're so used to doing things like repetitively, right? So I think that's why it gets in your head because you're not doing it as much, right? Rather than you're rested and you feel good, So yeah, I mean, you're not gonna lose any fitness, not in 1 week.
Oh, I'm not worried about losing fitness. Again, it's mostly the stiffness and just feeling like I get there and like my body's just not ready to move at that level. So I'm just itty bitty jogs or like walking, getting on the bike, and then a lot of stretching.
So what's your goal for this particular event?
Just to beat my last time, which I think was like 41, 42 maybe.
Yeah.
Something like
See,
that.
I feel like you told me a number of like sub 50 or something like that. Isn't that what you told me?
I think for the guys in the age range,
Yeah.
like in the 40-minute to 40-minute range was kind of like where the guys were at in my age group.
So I mean, I would think that if you did 41, you should be.
I think, guys, it's been a couple years.
As fast, if not faster than that.
I need to actually go look.
Yeah, she's gonna look.
I am gonna look.
He's got this really like suspect face. Like
I could
you're
be
smoking
super
crack.
wrong.
And you don't think you're talking about.
It's been 2 years.
What'd you do the DEKA Strong in?
Why don't you let her do this one first?
You're asking questions.
No, just
No, I'm saying let her investigate
okay,
this.
yes.
One.
No.
Y'all keep talking. I'm investigating. Y'all keep chatting.
So then I could be that. That was just.
What did you do the DEKA? Because you did do a DEKA Strong, right?
I did. I want to say it was like
20-something minutes.
No, like 17 minutes.
Oh yeah, okay. And the only difference between this one and that one is just you run a little bit further, right? You double the distance.
Yeah, but DEKA Strong.
No running.
No running.
It's just
Yeah,
workouts.
Yeah, so workouts. So it was sub 20. I want to say I think it was like 17 minutes, and then the DEKA mile.
I'm sorry. It was 44 minutes. My DEKA championship was 42 minutes.
Okay, that's good.
So that was my DEKA. That was my championship run. So it was sub 45. So if I could get like a 40, that'd be awesome. Anything, honestly, anything 40. I guess anything 44 would be great.
So like I said, I just looked on the website, like the top times in my age group.
Yeah,
it was around the
in the 40s,
right in the low 40s kind of deal. So that's what I'm shooting for.
All right,
going out, going out hot.
So like, what are your strategies? Like, kind of.
I mean, these movements, I mean, like the workouts that we've been doing, I realize I feel very comfortable in these movements. Like nothing about these movements makes me nervous, or like the tank's a little tiring, like specifically on the pull, because it's like just how you have to do it. It's a little tiring on the quads, but nothing about the DEKA movements really makes me nervous. I feel a lot of women, I should say, that I've met get nervous about the box. I do not feel nervous about the box.
You're tall. You're tall.
I was going to say, I think my height has a big part of that. The wall ball sit-ups.
The box really is struggling for me because I'm not as tall as you. So
I know.
I can
you have to really reach. You have to really swing that leg up. Mm-hmm. I think the slowest thing for me is the first thing. It's the lunges. For some reason, I'm just slow on lunges.
Probably because your legs are so long. It's so far to go down.
So far to the ground, guys.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's the first station. I'm not going to be freaking out over what how fast I go in the first several stations. The bike's always a little meh, but I still feel pretty confident.
But we've done it the last month.
Yeah, and I feel like I can keep a pretty good pace. I mean, I was pretty consistent on my speed and my pacing when we did it, and that was like doing it 3 times in a workout, and I only have to do it once, which is nice. So everything I only have to do once, which is great.
Yeah, so I think you've had the volume of doing all the reps of more than the volume. So it's and then the Sunday workout, that's great for the compromised running. So you've had
for sure.
You don't have to do a sim of everything every time.
Yeah,
deal. That's you've done similar movements as far as compromised system and running, and you do the volume of the legs. So you should be there's nothing in there that's going to trash your legs as far as like the bike, you've done probably 45 calories of bike in the
the
workout.
pharmacarry I can pretty much run with now. And I think I don't think I'm doing a pro division or anything. So I think it's just women's weight, so should be fine.
You don't know what race you're racing?
I have no idea, guys. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
I was about to ask, so what does that race plan look like? What does the race plan you put together look like to prepare for Saturday? Because that's what we would encourage a lot of our athletes to do. So, I'm assuming you've done that. But since you don't know if you're doing open or pro.
I have a race.
Do they have a
plan.
pro? Do they have?
No, no.
I don't. I mean, I'm not familiar
do
with that
have
like you guys.
Pro division, but I don't know if that's just the cost and the time you do it, just like how Spartan.
Yeah.
So it's not like heavier weights.
There's
it's
no
just
difference
faster
in weights.
people. Yep.
No, there's no difference in weights. Because I was trying to think. Because I know they had changed some things this year that I was thinking were different. But no, it's the same weights that I would do like in a strong or something. But my race plan, I'm still kind of, I don't know. The running's the thing I'm always kind of like playing with the most because running is usually always like the thing that gets me in events. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But my mileage has been up. I've been very good and consistent with my training, my run training. And I feel like it's been 2 years since I've done one. So, and I've done all these high rocks. So in theory, I should just have a lot more fitness in general. So I think my plan is to start at like an 8:15 pace. I don't know if that might be too hot or I can't decide if that's too hot or too conservative. It's only 500 meters. It's 500 meters. Yeah, and when I was doing 500 meter,
who are you trying to compare?
I know.
Us or you?
No one's arguing.
Guys, this is how it
She's
works.
literally having her own disagreement with herself.
I know. I'm disagreeing with myself because I'm sitting in front of 2 other coaches.
Well, I will say though,
opinions matter to me.
But you're coaching yourself now.
I am coaching myself
now.
She's
been coaching herself.
So
for
I can
a few
only
months
blame
now.
myself.
She wasn't accountable to you, so correct me if I'm wrong. So she felt she'd be more accountable to herself.
Right.
And I'm really scared.
And now she's arguing with herself on like
we're really getting a lot done up here.
She's gonna do.
Can I sit in on your next run meeting with yourself?
That would be awesome.
Yes. I'd like to see
just
that.
in the mirror. Now you know.
Why didn't you do that run? My watch.
My watch. No. Yeah. No. I'm getting the hang of doing these plans for myself and having these like race plans set for myself and not just like we're gonna go out there and wing it. But I'm starting at an 8:15 and I'm basing that off of what I was doing for 400 meter repeats because I'm like it's only 100 meters more. It's not a big push. And then once I get past the bike, I'm going to start working on negative splits. I'd like my last 2 laps to be closer to like a 7:30.
So you're going to go from 8:15 to 7:30?
Is that too much?
Hey, you got to talk to your coach. I am not.
I'm asking. I will
never. I will never undermine
my senior coach.
I will never undermine a coach because that's bad form.
You mean not your previous coach?
My previous senior coach.
Yeah.
Well, he's the senior coach in our gym.
No, absolutely, but
so yeah, he is the all-knowing
head coach.
You're the head coach.
The head coach. Yeah.
Head coach.
Head coach.
Your ex-coach.
Senior coach sounds like an old freaking fart.
I mean, you were. Well, you're older than me.
I would technically be the senior coach, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. He's the old
head
dude.
coach.
Yeah.
So I was.
And then Tommy's after him. I'm way down the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like second youngest.
Maybe I should start at 8:30.
I'm right there with you.
I see your strategy. Now you're just hiring older coaches.
Older people.
Yeah,
that way I just hey guys, I don't know. All these old people.
Maybe I should start at 8:30. See, now I'm not sure. Now I don't know people. Who knows?
What are you running at track?
For
your 800s.
The 8 for the ones we've been doing, I've been running 8.
8. Okay.
Flat. And when we did repeats, like when we did the repeats, like the 400 repeats, I was running a 6:45.
Here's a great way to figure it out.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Looking to take your running to the next level? Whether you're just getting started or chasing the next PR, my dad, Coach James, and BC Fitness have you covered. Join our in-person or online run coaching. Plug into our free weekly run club and train alongside a community that's built different. From High Rocks and OCR to daily group fitness classes at our Houston gym. This is where athletes are made. Come run with us, train with us, grow with us. Visit mybcfit.com and start building your best.
Do you want the advice or no?
I want the advice.
I don't want to give unsolicited
No, I want the advice. And I think the people want the advice for my sake.
All right. So think of it this way. All right. So if Pete and Repeat went into a store and Pete came out, who would be left?
Repeat?
So if Pete and Repeat went into a store and Pete came out, who would be left?
Repeat.
There you go.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Do you get it?
No.
Okay. So wait, what was the point of that?
Just sage wisdom.
Repeat what you've been doing. Like on your pacing.
If Pete and Repeat went into a store and Pete came out, who would be left?
Repeat?
Okay, so if Pete and Repeat went into a store and Pete came out, who would be left?
Repeat?
Okay, fine. If Pete and Repeat went into a store and Pete came out,
I
who would
hate
be
this.
left?
I just got it.
You're in a loop.
I just got a loop.
So my suggestion is repeat the same thing over and over again and be consistent.
Okay.
So whatever you can do in a repetitive motion or a repetitive time and you can do consistently, then that's what you do. So if you're running an 8-minute pace on Sunday and you've been consistently hitting that without feeling like you're dying and you haven't been falling off toward the end, well, then you should be confident that you can hold an 8:15 for the race. If you're doing an 8:15, but then like toward the end of the workout, it's closer to 8:30, 8:45, well, then you probably want to start slower because obviously you're not necessarily maintaining it.
Yeah.
So set a pace that you feel like you can consistently maintain. And then once you get past the bike or the burpees, well, burpees the last thing, right?
Burpees the last
So once you get past maybe, number 8, whatever number 8 is, then maybe if you feel like you have the energy to speed up, then you speed up. Because you're better off finishing faster than slower, right?
Yeah. So after the walls, that would be the 8th thing.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know.
Is that what we said?
I have no idea.
Walls are 8. Tanks.
I mean, technically, I would do the halfway point, right? Before I started trying to speed up, right? So like the 5th event. But if you want to be conservative, maybe you wait until like the 8th event when there's only 2 more runs left.
Yeah.
Right? Because then you have less room for.
Because to me, the way I was kind of also basing it was off of the reason I wanted to wait to the bike is because for me personally, like, everything before the bike is like really taxing in terms of like energy.
Okay.
So I was like, for me, the tank's not hard for me. The wall over is not hard for me. The burpees, they stink, but they're the last thing. I'm going to get them done. So I was like, if I can just get past the bike, because the bike's always like a...
I mean, you're a pro at the burpees, right? Because you smashed this guy in y'all's last work, right? You just destroyed him
on our burpee.
On your burpees.
Yeah, she did. I saw the post.
So you're really good at burpees because even Carlos can't hang with you.
Carlos made sure to reestablish dominance at our past workout. He made me very...
That was on lunges.
That was on lunges.
It wasn't on
got right in my face. Like, I'm just going to stare at you.
We had a lunge off.
Yeah, it was just a lunge off.
I knew I was going to lose that one.
Yeah. I still can't get over the fact that you were using a 22-pound ram and he's using a 55-pound ram.
I even said at the end... I don't know if it's in... I didn't say it in the video. I think I cut the video too short because there was a lot of rambling.
Yeah, there was no information about the weight of that ram in that video.
I did specify... You do have a much heavier weight than I do.
I don't remember hearing.
No, in the original, in the OG uncut video. So it is in the O-cut.
For those that got the uncut.
If you got the uncut video, then you know.
You're also bigger than me.
Huh.
We could do a ratio of weight to ram ratio.
probably shouldn't. We probably shouldn't. Yes. No. Is this what we're talking about today?
But that's the kind of confidence you need to go into that race with, I feel like.
The
kind of confidence knowing, you know what? I'm the best there is. Carlos can't keep up with my stuff.
I just wake up
in the morning.
Piss excellence.
And I just burpee excellence.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm getting through those burpees one way or another.
There you go.
They're the last thing. You just have to finish them strong.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt like hell, but then guess what? The finishing arc is literally 5 feet to your side.
Roll across.
Yeah. I did tell one of the girls, I was like, just don't stop before you get under. You got to go through. Because I've seen people kind of drop and just kind of mosey. Like, no, it's literally just go through it.
Hey fam, I want to take just a quick break to tell you about something really exciting. Our Build a Dream campaign. This is more than just a fundraiser. It's about creating the future home for our community. Every single dollar goes toward making BC Fitness a place where athletes, families, and friends can come together, train harder, and grow stronger. We've got big dreams, and you can be a part of it. Head over to mybcfit.com to join the campaign, support the mission, and help us keep building champions together. I mean, this event itself is not like High Rock.
No,
in that it's
not nearly
a pace
big.
Yourself situation. It's meant to be all out, maximum effort, redlining the whole time.
It's a shorter event for sure. It's half the running distance.
Right.
So you're out there going fast. I mean, there's a lot of
forget half the running distance, even the reps and the distances and everything are much
the machines
smaller.
are smaller, which is nice.
Half the row, half the ski.
You're only doing 500 meters?
Yeah.
So you're talking 2 minutes. Yeah. If that on those, and if you think about when you do a 2-minute ski or a 2-minute row, if you've been prepping for High Rocks, those are like short intervals.
Yeah, that's a short interval.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all max effort the whole way through. So, I think that's the thing is you just got to be able to know where to recover, and then make sure you have enough so at the end you can really get it. Because on the, you can save a lot of time on the
bike,
the assault bike. If you just go ahead and commit to it, right, and get it over with, because it's 20 calories.
25
calories. So, that shouldn't take very long if you really just get it.
Yeah.
The burpees are going to suck, right? But you're not jumping. You're just throwing the weight above your head, right? And then what's the one before the
tank?
The tank, okay. So, but you're only doing how many meters on that?
100
meters
so it's
total?
4 passes total.
Okay, but it's push-pull.
Yeah.
So it's 50 meters of each.
So you get to alternate. You literally push it down.
Right, and pull it back.
Pull it down. Push it down.
But you push it
back.
25 meters and pull it back 25 meters?
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
I think so.
If it's 4 times, are you talking 1, 2, 3, 4? Or are you talking? I think it's 4 back and forth.
I think it's 4 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to because again, it's been a couple years.
But it's 100 meters total.
Yes.
50 meters of each.
Yeah.
So whatever that is, right?
Yeah.
So, which that's equal to what you're doing on High Rocks, but I bet it doesn't feel as heavy.
No, it's more weird because
it's just the pull.
The
wheels, right?
The wheels have brakes on them, or the magnetic brakes, so it's a different feel.
It's a different, the friction feels weird.
You're kind of pushing, it doesn't feel super hard, but you can't go
faster
fast with it.
Yeah,
it's more just kind of pacing it. And where it's at in the race, you're usually a little tired, so it's not. You're usually kind of gassed, but you're pushing and it's going, but it's nowhere near like a heavy sled.
No.
So your strategy is what? What are you going to do?
Well, as we talked earlier, we were going all out.
Okay, so you're just going to
gun it,
grip it and rip it and see what happens.
Grip it and rip it. We kind of talked about the pace.
You are going to do a pace. You're
gonna keep the pace, but definitely push that pace. Similar to what faster track. I kind of gave a few paces, and we kind of talked about a few options of being conservative, or this is not like an A race for me. So let's just see where my fitness is at.
Yeah.
Let's just kind of pull the pin and go. If I crash and burn, then
if he dies, he dies.
He dies. He dies. That's right.
And Lauren, your strategy is going to be more on stay conservative and just feel good about the race and build some confidence.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
That's kind of the mindset I'm telling myself. This is also not an A race for me. This is like a fun. Let's see where my fitness is at. It's been 2 years. Let's see what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
But
what is your coach suggesting you do?
For me, if I'm coaching other people, or for me?
No. What is your coach suggesting how you treat this race, since it's not your A race? What are you telling yourself?
Go have fun.
Okay.
Go have fun.
Go have fun.
Go have fun. Who cares how you do in the end? I care. I care. Do you see why I struggle with this coaching myself, guys? My coaching, I should have like a team of people making up my coach
I think
plan.
you do.
I know. not just the ones in my head.
Okay, I've heard you argue.
I mean,
what
outside.
are you telling, like, because I know you're also encouraging some other folks, right? So how are you telling them to go about, like?
Well, some of the other girls I've talked to, it's their first time, and they're doing high rocks for the first time. So I told them to go conservative at the beginning. I said, start conservative, start chill. I know I've seen some of them train. So I'm like, I know this is where your strength's at. This is kind of what you should aim for. We talked about like what they're running at the track. Like, okay, so maybe like start with this and then work your way down once you get to this point. But I told them start conservative. Specifically one girl, when she got like same thing. I said, when you get past the bike, like go. Take it. Just see what you can push for because I know you can run way faster. So I told her to start conservative because also she's dealing with a knee issue.
You should coach yourself like how you're talking to these people. Talk to yourself that way because that sounds great. That sounds a good sound advice. And
I felt that way until I walked in this room and got in front of two other coaches who have a lot more like that kind of coaching experience than I do. And I'm like,
we're just asking a question.
I know, but now I'm like, it's like getting a presentation in front of the class and I don't like doing it.
Why?
I don't know why. That's a great question. We should go back and unpack that with a therapist. Calling up my client.
No, because that sounds.
I think one of the things I always try to encourage people when we're talking, like we talked about like the events you're going to do over the next 3 months, right? What's A, what's B, what's C, right? So what is the main focus? Mm-hmm. What do you want to do your best on? And then what is something that you're doing, but it's not necessarily like you don't have to be like it's not the A race.
Yeah.
Well, if your A race is say High Rocks in November, well, everything should lead up to that. And so you don't want to sacrifice that race for other events that you're doing, right? And so this is a shorter event. It's still 2 training blocks away from Dallas. So this is a good opportunity to kind of see, okay, in my opinion, you go with it in the mindset, this is a test to see where my fitness is, kind of work on my racing strategy to see like, okay, is this the right thing for me to do? And then really kind of work on my headspace to get more confidence building up to that event. Mm-hmm. And so I set something that I feel very confident that I'm able to sustain. And then maybe you push a little harder on the workouts, So if you know you can run an 8:15 or an 8:30, say it's an 8:30, and you can push a little harder on the workouts. Well, then as you get later on in the event, if you feel like you got the mojo, then you can push harder. And then if you come out of that and you feel like, man, I was able to be consistent and I was able to pick it up at the end, and then I still felt like I had more in the gas in the tank. Well, that's okay for that event because it's not
my A race.
It's not your A race. Yeah. And so now you're like, okay, so this gives me an idea of where I'm at. This is what I need to work on. This is then you also have just built confidence on yourself, right? And then the next thing you do, like say the half, he's doing the half, right? Then you set a very similar goal. Okay, what can I maintain? What can I hold? What can I be successful with? So that when you get to High Rocks in November, still, in my opinion, there's still several other High Rocks races you're going to do.
Yeah.
Yes, right?
Yeah, Dallas is not my A.
So then it's like, okay, you test your fitness again. So it's like I feel like when you do it that way, you take some of the pressure off of all these different events and you take pressure off of yourself so you can be more confident and more relaxed. And those two things, I think, really allow you to access your fitness because you're not all stiff and you're not all nervous, or you're going to be nervous no matter what. But it's like not nervous in the sense of like you're going to puke, but like nervous in the sense of like you're excited to get it going.
Yeah.
You got that nervous energy. But you're able to relax and feel confident because hey, I can do this. I can hit this. And then at the end of the race, you've got stuff left in the tank where you can push it even further. And so if you're thinking it in that terms, to me, in my headspace, I feel like that sets you up to build on each thing, right? It's called the law of progression. We do it in training. And so if you use your different events to build that confidence and you're like, okay, this one race builds to this one builds to this one, and then ultimately sets me up so that I can perform at the highest level of fitness, but then also at the highest level of confidence, right? And I think what a lot of people do is they put too much focus on maybe a C race and they go out and they set a number that's maybe not realistic and then they don't hit it and they blow up and then they destroy their confidence and they feel all bad and they're like, meh. And then now you only got 2 months to prep for the big race and you're in the dumps.
Yeah.
Right? And so you spend the next 2 months either overtraining or you just nah, well, I suck. I'm just never going to be good.
Yeah.
Right? And so you mess up your headspace. So, like, I would always suggest, like, depending on what, like, for him, I would say he needs to just go out and crush it and do the best. If he dies, he dies, right? If he blows up, he blows up. At the very least, he's going to see where his fitness is.
You're not going to blow up.
It's a short event, right?
Find
For
out.
you, I would say it would be better to pace yourself
and
build some confidence and see where your fitness is and see if you can finish an event feeling good and not being injured or anything like that, right? And then say, okay, well, I was able to do this at an 8:15 pace, so I know that's my benchmark, right? Or I know that's my baseline, and you can build off of that. So I think each thing should be something you just try to build upon.
Yeah. See, this is why they pay him the big bucks.
Yeah, sound advice.
So if you're racing this weekend, wish you all the best. Go out there. You know, fitness doesn't lie, so I'm not going to wish you luck because no amount of luck is going to help you if you didn't train properly or if you have a horrible race plan. So I'm going to say go out there, do your best. When it starts to hurt on the runs, remember, drive your knees, pick up your heels,
quicken
your cadence. Right? Work on your form. Don't worry about how you feel so much and try to push. When you get to the workouts, I would suggest remind yourself to breathe. That's probably going to be the most helpful thing you can do is be consistent and breathe because your body's going to be wanting that oxygen so you can have that energy. And it's just so easy when you're doing the workouts to just forget to breathe and hold your breath, right?
Yep.
And then understand that once you get to like once you hit like number 7 or number 8, you probably have less than 10 minutes left of working out. And every single one of you, if you've been training,
that's the easy downhill part.
You know you can do 10 minutes of hard effort. So push it.
Push it.
Just push it, right? And if you push it real good, you know, much like salt and pepper.
I was about to say salt and pepper.
Yeah. Then I believe things are going to work out really well for you.
Yep, I would agree.
And if you forget, just remind yourself, Pete and repeat what they did.
Don't do that. You'll drive yourself crazy.
I can't believe
I fell for that.
I was really thinking immediately as soon as I said you were like, oh my God, James, yes, it did.
I'm kind of mad.
Literally were like right on it.
I'm kind of mad I fell into that and I stayed there for as long as I did because I should know better.
They got me too.
I thought you were messing with me.
No, that was pure, like, I had no idea what was going on.
There's been a lot of times as of late, like when people do things and they respond to me, I'm like, are you messing with me? Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head because I'm like, there's no way.
I had a joke I had saved for y'all.
Yeah? Is it about childbirth?
You should end on that.
No.
You should end on that note. It's not on childbirth.
I think Jamie's mad at me now because
she's not mad at you, but she thought it was stupid to say that.
Jamie doesn't like me anymore. I can tell.
She was like, she definitely was like, why would you pick me to like ask this question to?
Because I figured she would be the one to be the least angry with me. Like everybody else in the room, I figured y'all would just like immediately attack me and like go the strong womanhoodness. I didn't expect Jamie to like jump on the bandwagon and like. And I think
was this?
Oh, I remember the joke.
I think I angered her.
Oh, let's hear it.
I remember it.
Oh,
this is really bad. I'm gonna butcher.
Sorry,
it.
Jamie.
Okay,
it's okay. What did 50 Cent?
Jamie.
I'm not Jamie.
Yeah.
What did 50 Cent do at the diner?
What did 50 Cent do at the diner?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
58.
That's good.
I didn't deliver it well.
No, that was good.
I think Carlos is
still thinking about it. Oh, 50.
50.
Yeah. Like he ate food, bro.
Yeah, I got it. It's
wow.
been a long day.
We were nailing it today.
Yeah,
wow. I was really hoping I would get that one. My daughter, we were eating lunch on Saturday, and my daughter was giving me all these riddles, and I was crushing it. Like, just crushing it. And she was like, Daddy, you can't answer anymore. Let Mommy answer.
Oh.
It was so good. It was so awesome. Because it was like dad jokes, but then they were like dad riddles, stuff like that. Like, what did 50
So you got them, though.
And I was getting them. Like, I was missing. I was like 90%. I was batting like 900.
Oh, wow.
Something. So I was really hoping I'd get that. And then, like, that disappointed you so much if I'd have gotten it. But I'm proud of you. That was a good one.
Me?
I respect it.
Thank you. I saw it, and I specifically told myself, you've got to remember this joke because this is a joke for the guys.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
I respect it, and I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing that with me.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Great job.
That's what we're going to end on, guys.
If you want to hear my joke that I offended Lauren, Jamie, and Heather with,
nobody was offended.
Just let me know.
It was a bro joke.
It wasn't even like a joke.
It wasn't. It was just a bro statement.
I could turn it into a joke.
It was a bro statement.
But it was like more of like a, what's worse type situation, this or that. So if you want to know, guys, just hit me up just slide into the DM and be like, hey, what's the joke, James? and I'll share it with you and get your thoughts, right? If you don't want to know, then don't slide into the DM. And I hope you have a great day. Yeah. And I hope if you're racing this weekend, you have a great time.
Ladies, I'm going to do you a solid. Just save your energy. Don't slide into the DMs. You don't want to know.
Maybe they do.
Maybe they want to have the argument because it could be a great
They could want to have the argument. They could be ready. If you're feeling really heated, ladies, then there you go. Here's your chance.
Yeah, if you want to stand up for womankind everywhere.
Make the stand
women.
Unless you haven't buried children, then you're not allowed in, apparently.
No, you can come in, but you just don't have as much of
leverage.
Yeah, that's good. You don't have as much a leg to stand on.
Yeah.
Right, but that can also piss people off too because they're like, I can't have kids, or I've never tried.
That's a very valid.
Like that. Now you're offending them because you've made them less than a woman.
Yeah.
You've upset people with kids and people without kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
we're really going for all.
I feel like I'm on staying on brand. I just piss everybody off.
Ladies, this is why I need more of you to come into the podcast world with us, and I need y'all to be on my side and band with me because the gym is very female dominant, but I feel like our podcast is very male.
Tuesdays is very male dominated.
Tuesdays are very male driven.
Tuesdays
podcast is very male driven.
A lot of guys out there.
Tuesday night?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A couple ladies maybe sometimes. 2 or 3 ladies.
The gym
max.
is all
Laura
ladies.
and
but I need more people here.
Anna Marie and then Jennifer. Okay. There was another girl, Kristen, I believe her name was, that was coming. She's come several times. Okay. But it's very, very heavy on the dude side.
I see a lot of the dudes. And those are y'all are all a bunch of dudes who are going out there and I could see y'all playing the music from Top Gun and smacking each other around. Like the sand volleyball scene, but it's smacking each other on the backside as you do track.
I don't know if we would move our shoulders like that.
that's a whole
not that kind of group of guys.
If I didn't teach class, I'd come out there and I would film a really good video for y'all.
Yeah.
No shoulder bobbing.
It's nothing like that at all. Yes. That's about it. And it's very low key actually.
Less dance troupe, more action guys running.
Yeah, very chill until we start running, and then the bravado comes out toward the end of the reps. But other than that, it's very chill.
Yeah,
very low key. Whereas with the ladies, when they get together and there's fewer men, it's very
chaotic.
Beat the man down.
Yeah.
Like they've been holding us back for years. Now we're gonna take James and he's gonna be the representative and we're gonna be mean to him and
Yeah.
That's what I feel inside.
I mean, you get to be the leader when the men are showing strong, and you also get to be the leader and take the heat when the men are not showing strong.
And I can handle it. And ladies, I appreciate it, and I thank you for coming. Continue to come. If you want to encourage your husbands to come as well, I would love that. But if they can't or won't come, I still appreciate you coming.
I love you coming.
And on that note, I think we want to say have a great weekend with the race. If you're racing in DEKA in Austin, have a great time. Woo. Do your best. And if you're getting ready for, the race season's coming.
It's coming.
October, November, it's about to be on. So, stick to those trainings, work on those race plans. And as always, remember, when you change your mind,
you change your life.
All right, guys. See ya. Bye.
Change your mind, change your life.